All right, so this is Martin Luther. Give it up if you know Martin Luther. Some Catholics, I hear it. So I have a video to share from high school. I was 14, and I used to make videos with my friend Colin. I wasn't in the class, but he was given permission to make films instead of writing essays. So he enlisted me to make these videos for him. And so every time we made a video, we took an advantage to roast everybody in the class, the teachers, and for some reason we got away with it. And in this one I'm going to show, he describes Martin Luther, so I won't go too much into it. The reason I bring it up today is because Martin Luther was excommunicated by the Pope in 1521 for saying fuck the Catholic Church, and they told him to renounce his 95 Theses, and he wouldn't, and so the Pope excommunicated him on January 3rd. So the video, what we did was the final video, and we focused on all of these historical scandals. And it was a 45-minute video, and we went through every single student in the class and the teacher, and we made them a subject, and my friend Colin played every single character. And so in this one, he plays a kid named Jason Herf, who was a big wrestler. He really liked walking around in a tank top, talking about his muscles. He loved Wu-Tang. I mean, we all did, but we made sure to put in his love of Wu-Tang in this. And so this, and what's really cool is that my friend was a great impressionist. So he's being a bit hyperbolic, but he's really good at impersonating them, and he's also really smart. He just rattled these facts off. And there's one cut that's very clear where he doesn't know what he's talking about. And you'll see, and it's the main point of what he's trying to describe, which is what Protestant means, but you'll see. So basically, this is your little history lesson on Martin Luther, as told by my friend Colin, impersonating Jason Herf, the wrestler. So let's see.
What I did was the sale of indulgences and Martin Luther, right? Okay, so let's start back. The Catholic Church was in Reformation, right? And so what they wanted to do was rebuild St. Patrick's Cathedral. And St. Patrick's Cathedral was a huge, big church, it was my muscles of a church. If there was a church that was my muscles, that was it, baby. So in order to rebuild this, they needed the dough, In order to get this dough, they were let's sell some indulgences, right? And indulgences were a pardon from a sin. So if you bought an indulgence, you were pardoned from a sin, right? Anyways, they started selling these indulgences, and Martin Luther was yo, man, selling indulgences is wrong. So he was maybe I should write up 95 theses. So that's what he did. So he wrote 95 theses on why the selling of indulgences was wrong, and he posted them on the Wittenberg Church in Germany. My bad, all these muscles are getting in my throat. The church is yo, remove these theses or be excommunicated. So he's I'm gonna get excommunicated. So he gets excommunicated, right? But a lot of people were believed in him, right? So they followed him. And then eventually he started the Protestant church. And Protestant means protesting. Protestant means to protest, right? And after Protestant, eventually he formed the Lutheran church stuff. So he's a pretty big, important guy. Pretty big guy, kinda like myself, baby? You know that? The Wu-Tang 36 chambers, dude? Oh, that stuff right there, man. This is bomb. I like cream. Cash rules everything around me. Hit the J. $100 bills, y'all.
So now you know about Martin Luther.